Hey, everybody, and welcome back to the Bass Bros podcast. I'm Patrick Friedman with my co-host and brother,
Philip Friedman.
And we have a special guest today, Mike from Mike's Fishing Adventures. So happy to have you here. We had him on.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, for our first few podcasts, you were one of our guests. And we're so happy to have you back at the new studio, man. This is gonna be fun.
Sir.
And you were kind of telling us that you'd been to Canyon before, but under different circumstances.
Yeah, where I wasn't allowed to fish.
Oh, what were you doing out here?
I used to work for a company that delivers like tackle warehouse. This is like years ago, probably like 2006 or something like that.
Did you ever like come in the
Sneak
community
out?
and want to fish?
Dude, I always had a rod in my car, but there's always somebody on the golf cart that like goes around.
Those guys will get you.
Yeah, and then it's like, well, they're asking, where are you delivering? Oh, this address. Is that one address only? No, I have 3. Okay.
I'm going to be here for a couple hours.
Oh, so I'm like, nah, you can't.
That's awesome. So have you fished Canyon Lake before at all?
Never.
Awesome. First time today.
First time today. I come in ready.
So we're going to go fish the ski arm. You want to shoot some drone footage? I'm not sure if we can do that on the main lake. I haven't looked up the rules or anything.
Well, is there an airport like 5 miles around here?
I don't think so, no. No.
Okay, so we're good.
We just don't know what the private property rules are.
Do you know those rules? Can you drone someone's house?
No. I think you can.
Peeping.
But literally, like, I could shoot up the drones like really far high in the air.
Yeah.
Where I really want to get shot, it's like once you guys are driving the bass boat.
Yeah.
Like kind of not like full speed, but like at some speed.
Yeah.
So I can follow it from the back.
Oh, that'd be cool, yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to shoot, if you guys don't know or haven't seen it yet, we have a segment called After the Cast where we take our podcast guest fishing. So check that out after you watch this podcast. It's so much fun. Philip will be mic'd up. Mike will be mic'd up. You like that?
Yep.
And hopefully we don't skunk.
Yeah. Hopefully we don't skunk. We got a pretty consistent bite over in the ski arm. That should be good. Philip tied on a little secret rig that he can't wait to throw. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, we can bring it up. It's donkey rig.
Oh, you fish donkey? Oh, is there a lot of shad?
Yes. So that's the one really cool place about this place is that, like all the surrounding lakes are having a forage problem. They don't have that much bait, but this place seems to be thriving.
Too much bait.
I got a hover shot. I got a hover shot ready too.
Oh, there you go.
What's a hover shot?
Hover shot is like a Japanese technique. Oh. So, where you work donkey rig is like a jerk bait, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So instead you're slapping the bait, you're slapping the line. So the bait actually is not darting left and right. It's just like go up, like it quivers like that.
That's cool. That'd be really cool to learn today.
I bet that would kick butt here.
Yeah, I think it would destroy.
Yeah, I'm using. Remember our friend Matty Wong?
Yeah.
I'm using his Bass Tricks 3-inch flash tricks.
Yeah.
That's what I'm using. It's basically looks like a hookup bait. But
are they hollow body shad, right?
Yeah, hollow body shad. Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. That's cool. And so what do you do with that? You slap the line?
So
and it just
literally you cast out there, you slap the line, you let it sink to a certain depth, and then you just like working. You're like actually like playing drums. Like
really?
You're like real slowly and then just slap.
That's
You
so
slap
cool.
the line.
Perfect. Dude,
I think
you got to show us how to do that today. That would be
it's
so
kind
cool to learn.
It's kind of tiring, but that what people haven't seen a lot.
Yeah.
The fish hasn't seen it a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. So is that a new technique or has it been around?
No, in Japan they've been going for it for like about I think like almost over 2 years. I think.
So it just hasn't carried over here quite.
No, it just hasn't carried. But and I'm watching it from this like Japanese YouTube video too.
Yeah.
I was like,
that'd be cool to catch him on that today.
That'd be bitching.
That'd be because I never even heard of it. Have you?
Never
really
heard of it.
cool.
So
it's called a hover shot.
Maddie showed you that?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, Matty was fishing it. I think on the
Bassmaster.
Yeah, when I watch him on fishing on the Elite, I think he was fishing in like a ball head, but he was just like casting it and reeling it. It has no tail action or nothing.
Really?
It has no tail action. But if you put it on a drop shot, it floats up. Instead of like a robo worm where it just like sink down.
Yeah.
So that's why it floats up, and then you don't even have to do anything. Let the current do its thing too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So the bait it has something to do with the bait too. You can't really use like any bait for that technique. You gotta figure out what bait that
will work for that.
Yeah, that technique.
That's super cool.
Yeah, they call it hover strolling. There you go. Hover strolling. Yeah.
Got it. Cool. That'll be cool to try out today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always excited to learn new things. That's actually perfect for after the cast because we try to teach something to our viewers that our guests can bring along and kind of show. So that'll be like a perfect little segment.
Toss Caitlin your phone real quick.
Oh, yeah. Kaylin, what do you need my phone for?
I want to get footage from this week.
Read your text messages.
Don't be reading my text. That's just going to be...
Hey, I want to give a big shout out to Maddie. I don't want to glance over him.
Yeah, look what Maddie has done, dude.
Because
How
he
cool.
did our podcast.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
he came on our podcast,
Yeah.
and he became a professional. See, now
Yep.
you have hope.
Yeah.
You can leave this chair today and be fishing Bassmaster next week. That's what Maddie did.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Maddie, oh my God, he's, look, not this one, but last month he got his first top 3 finish.
That was so cool.
That
yeah.
was
Bitching, dude. I was
epic.
watching it live. He was in Florida. I'm calling Patrick going, Maddie's on TV. He's
Yeah.
kicking butt.
Yeah, me too. I was watching
so
it.
cool.
Yeah, I was watching it.
Dude, yeah. When he came on our podcast, I think I sent him a text or like an Instagram right after. I was like, dude, you're going to go big. I could just tell with him. Like, he's
Yeah.
had
Laser
it.
focused.
He had it.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
focused, and
Yeah, and it's not like he's just fishing Bassmaster. He's up there kicking butt.
yeah. The second year, it's not has been going that good yet, but he finally. This is what a lot of people thinking. You know what the tournament fishing and with the forward facing sonar, right?
Yes.
Right.
Literally, the way that Matty wins that tournament, he didn't even turn on his forward-facing sonar. He's
Wow.
just fishing from his gut, dude.
Yeah.
He's like fishing old school, like Roland Martin, like a KVDs. You
Yeah.
know? He's just like, oh, that's a good tree. I'm gonna pitch on it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw a spinner bait. I'm gonna
Yeah.
throw crankbait. So, dude, his instinct it's insane.
Yeah.
You
He
know,
just got good
he-
gut reaction.
Yeah, his gut is like, top notch. You know.
Yeah. Phillips is terrible.
I've got a top-notch gut. I
No,
mean,
no,
no, it's up there.
My guest bathroom is destroyed.
You know.
That wasn't me.
You know how often that Matty calls shots sometimes on his video. Oh, this is gonna get bit. Cast, boom. Yeah, like who does that? you
Yeah.
know?
That's so cool, yeah.
You know, he always calls shots and then like pretty much like his percentage is like over 50%. You know.
Yeah. Speaking of tournament fishing, how has your tournament season been going? And explain like what tournaments you're involved in. and all that.
So right now I am in a craze of kayak fishing tournament.
Really?
If you guys haven't seen the kayak fishing tournament in United States, it takes a whole nother level.
I've seen a little bit, but I've mostly only seen from your posts.
Dude, it's insane. So, my goal this year was to go fish the Northern California. Because
Yeah.
a lot of this angler in Southern California, like I really want to fish Bass Nation kayak tournament,
Yeah.
but all the dates and all the lakes that they're fishing was like really like 7 hours away from me, 8 hours away from me.
Yeah, it's
and
like
then
a haul.
plus I just got a new baby.
The new baby.
So
Congratulations.
yeah,
Yeah.
thanks guys.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so it's hard for me, but I did try out one tournament it's called Lake McClure.
Okay.
Yeah, north up there.
Yeah.
So I did a pre-fish, I was battling with this huge kayak names like Greg Blanchard,
Yeah.
Damien, Daigo Kobayashi. It's like these guys are sick good,
Really good. Yeah.
Yeah, really, really good. And, because they don't have a lot of good kayak fishing foundation here. They have ABA. Right now, I'm only fishing the local Urban Angler Club,
Yeah.
which is only Pudding Stone, Paris, Castaic Lagoon, and Santa Fe Dam.
Yeah.
But if you go to like Northern California, their kayak tournament is on steroids.
Really?
Anglers over there, they can have like 4 to 5 tournaments in a month
Gotcha.
from
yeah.
different trails.
Because it's so prevalent.
Because
Yeah.
it's insane. And
That's
then,
awesome.
And then I'm looking. Then I remember like I get up there, I pre-fish, so I was like, okay, this is I fish. I like to fish Lake Shasta, and like Lake McClure is like set up similar like that. They have like big spots, big largemouth.
Yeah.
They don't have smallie, but yeah, they do have those. But
The spots are so fun.
Oh my god,
It's so
dude!
fun.
Like literally like catching 2-pound spot in a 6-pound test.
Yes.
It's a kick in the pants.
Oh my god, but it's fun, It's
Yeah.
fun. So I went there. I did good. I did okay. I finished 28th out of like 68 anglers.
That's pretty good.
So I didn't come empty-handed, but
Yeah.
it gives me experience.
That's really good.
It's just like crazy with all the floods are going on right now.
Yeah.
So literally, what I was doing in the pre-fish, and the next day is the tournament, it doesn't work because I think water level
Yeah,
goes
it's
like
all changing.
a foot up. So I was like,
Dang.
it was so hard, right?
That's crazy. So I have a couple questions about this because I'm not really into the kayak bass fishing tournament world. So when you pre-fish, how are you strategizing with time? Is it hard to get
It's
around
hard
a
'cause
kayak, or can you launch
it's pretty
somewhere?
hard.
Yeah.
It depends. Some of the kayak tournaments they have, like on my last kayak tournaments, that one right there, they approve you 4 launch ramps.
Oh, okay.
So you gotta do your homework before you actually start fishing. So
Yeah.
what I do, I turn on my graph,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just look at the navionics, and then I just look at the contour of the lake. And
Yeah.
then which one that has like the boulders, which one that has like a steep drop off. I pretty much mark those when I was at home.
Yeah.
I mark those, and then during the pre-fish, then I'll go over there.
Yeah.
And you gotta be what is it called? You gotta make sense of what timing that you're gonna make. You
Yeah.
gotta know how fast is your kayak's gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
My kayak, dude. When I was over there, my kayak is looking like a John boat in like a bass boat tournament.
Yeah.
like
Really?
literally, because all these kayakers fishing from,
Yeah.
they're fishing out of Hobie, a native.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them has like 2 11-inch graph on their front on the front.
Electric
That-
motors.
Double
really?
electric motors.
They're hauling butt.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have no idea.
Dude, it's crazy.
That's why I'm saying it's insane.
Yeah.
Some of these kayaks
They're
like
basically
15,
on a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically
When
a boat.
when
Yeah.
when he said Greg Blanchard, I followed Greg for a while, and I followed all his videos, and I was watching him soup his kayak up, and I'm like, dude, I'd take that out to Catalina.
Yeah, it's insane, Pat. I mean,
That's so cool.
yeah. So some of this kayak could go up to like 15 grand.
Wow.
It's crazy. It's much more expensive than a
Yeah.
boat. They have 2 12-inch graph in the front. They have back motor, and they have front motor with a spot lock, and they have a
What?
paddle, and they have like a hand for what is it called? It's
The
a
rudder?
Well, the rudder you control from the hand or
Right.
from the foot.
Yeah.
And they have like a life scope pole too.
Yeah.
What the heck, dude?
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, so my
I
kayak,
never would have thought.
I only have like a tiller. So I was, this is funny, but I was the only guy out of those 68 angler with the tiller handler motor.
Yeah.
And I was like, if you see my video, when I was like driving towards to my spot, everybody like literally passing me. Like, I was like, bye, bye. And I was going full throttle with 40-pound thrust.
Yeah.
I was only going like, I look at my GPS like, oh my god, I'm only going like 3.5 miles an hour, and these guys are going like 6 to 7 miles per
moving.
hour.
Wow, that's
they
crazy.
are moving. So that comes into play, right? What area you gonna target?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I literally only cover like 8 miles. Well, the lake's like probably like 40 square miles.
Wow.
But yeah.
And so when you catch a fish, obviously you're not live welling it. You're putting it
No,
on a
you
bump
gotta
board,
use
or
you gotta use a proof bump board.
and you
know.
just take a picture.
take a picture, upload it to Turniax, and yeah.
Gotcha.
And then it's also like an honor system too, right? Because there's no one sitting out there. You guys are getting to your spots before you can legally fish, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's an honor system based on the time.
Yeah, well, this app right here, when you take a picture, it records the time. So whenever you take a
Okay,
picture,
I see what you're
it
saying.
records, right?
Oh, the exact
yeah. So when the tournament director gets it, usually, if it doesn't pan out, usually it says like not scoreable or something like that.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
if it says lines in at 7 and then your timestamp is 6:59 on your data,
Yeah.
you can't submit that.
Just gotta let that fish run for a minute longer.
Yeah. Just keep them in the net.
Yeah. Tow it. Stinger, right?
Yeah,
Stringer, yeah. Put it on stringer, yeah.
That sounds like a cool little community, man.
I think
And-
Mike Long had a couple tips for that.
Ouch.
So what is like the entry fee for something like that?
It depends. Like they have this Southern California called ABA, the
Yeah,
American
I know
Bass.
ABA, yeah.
You know ABA, right?
Fished a couple, yeah.
Yeah, for this ABA, I think it's like $150. But the Urban Angler Club's like 45. You know, the Shiaka Bass in NorCal's like 50.
Yeah.
Most of the tournament in Northern California, they're like, I don't want to badmouthing somebody, but they are a little bit better when running the tournament.
Yeah.
Because you got to remember some of the tournaments that they run, it could get to like 120 anglers.
Right.
Wow.
Which is insane.
Yeah.
You know.
That's so cool. And what would first prize be in a tournament like that? Like a new kayak or?
Oh no. First, you know, they usually, if it's like over 100 anglers, usually they pay from first to 10th place. Like
Yeah.
the first place, you could get like up to like 2,500 or something like that.
Jeez, that's awesome.
Oh, that's a lot, dude.
That's super cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. For like $50 entry fee,
Yeah.
you know, you could get up to like 2,000, 2,500.
Yeah.
And then plus, if you get into like the top 50, you get to fish the Tournament of Champions.
Oh, cool.
Which all kayak trail has it. You know, just like the ABA, right?
Yeah.
The ABA has like fish championship.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after
What up, Kaylin?
So sorry to interrupt. Mike, you can lower the mic actually
Okay.
a little bit. If I know it's a little sticky.
No, it's okay.
But then it'll be just better if you want to like move and then it's not like
Yeah.
too much.
Oh, I can-
Sure.
But no, it's sounding really good. I
Oh,
just
okay.
thought it
Yeah,
might
yeah.
be
Yeah, perfect,
easier.
perfect.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Thank you so
That's
much.
fine.
No worries.
Sorry.
No worries.
That's fine.
What the hell were we talking about?
Sorry.
I forgot. were we talking about baits? Oh yeah, but yeah, some of those kayak tournaments, you know, actually some of the guys in Southern California, if you pay attention,
Yeah.
the guys that fish the Northern California, who comes from Southern California, they're killing it out there.
Really?
They're killing it because you know what? That tells you that how pressure our water is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. But
Deep,
I mean,
clear water
Yeah.
and hundreds of boats every weekend. Yeah.
Every weekend,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So this guy, there's one guy, his name is Anthony Garcia.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, he's probably already make like over 10 grand already winning
Wow.
just before the end of the season.
see, we did the opposite. We reverted when we moved here because it's private. There's no pressure. So we became worse fishermen. That's why you're here.
Yeah.
You're going to take us back out and try and sharpen our hooks again.
Well, hopefully, you know, hopefully. It was just so funny when Pat texted me, like, I was like, literally, when you text me, dude, I was literally slapping my rods in the water. I was so pissed. I was about to throw my line in. I just lost a 7-pounder.
Where at?
The Magic Johnson.
Oh, that's a big one.
I was like,
That's a big one for that park.
yeah, and he's like, oh, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna drop. I'm not gonna reply to Pat yet because I'm right now. I still want to cry.
What'd you have? What did it eat?
It's like you know the Gary Yamamoto new bait is the Yamatanuki.
Oh.
No.
It's like a fat ika. It's like a little penis,
Oh, really?
Really?
dude.
Is it a penis?
No, it's not. But
You said a
dude,
penis though?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like a little. That's why he got excited.
Dude. Pat. But yeah, dude, that bait, it's killing it.
Really?
Somebody just texted me that they caught an 8-pounder this weekend on Alondra.
Oh wow.
Really?
With that bait.
How many inches is it?
They have 3.5 and a 2.5.
2.5. See?
You'll be used to that.
Perfect. I told you they like it. It doesn't
you
matter.
fished
Yeah, he's
They
right.
like
the
it.
big girls like it.
Yeah, have you guys fished Ika here?
Yeah,
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
it's a
It's,
killer
it's
bait.
one of the best baits
Killer
here by
bait here.
far.
Yeah, because not a lot of people throw it.
I was one of the guys who would never throw it, and he would catch fish on it, and I'd be like,
Dude,
no.
it was the best because I like to go throw it out, and then I got my chair in the back of the boat, and I put my feet up on the boat.
Yep.
I'm sitting there, and
Yeah,
I'm like,
just what?
"Oh,"
Exactly.
and I got to get up.
That's what I pay attention to. Like
Yeah.
this year, like normally I would kill it on like a crankbait or jerkbait, like during this time of year.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I hardly use hard baits right now.
Dude,
Like it's been Senko, Ika, and that bait. It's like
I
slow
think-
falling
yeah.
bait, dude.
I think to get on reaction bite in SoCal is pretty tough. Like, there's got to be really good conditions to get on a consistent
Well,
reaction bite in
I
SoCal.
I don't think it's just the condition. I think it's where you find the fish, though.
True.
Because I watched your guys' video from last week.
Yeah.
Your buddy was catching it on a deep crank. I
Yeah.
was like, duh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you could tell.
Those fish is like down there. They're
Yeah.
not on the bank right
Right.
Yeah.
now. You know?
Yeah. That,
So
for
they're
sure,
not under the
conditions
dogs.
and-
That's why when you're saying like I don't know why they're not under the dogs. They're
They're-
probably on the like rocks or
points.
Yeah, or ledges in the deep area.
Yeah, 100%. And there's some sticking up in the brush. I mean, you caught a nice frogfish last weekend.
Yeah, nice 4-pounder,
cool.
dude.
Oh,
That's
nice.
what's cool about this place. Literally, any technique you want to throw here, you can catch.
Exactly.
fish on
Yeah, it's like a small clear lake. You know.
Exactly.
You could do everything in
It's
here.
a good little confidence booster, like,
Mm-hmm.
because we would go out and probably catch 6 to 10 fish today on Main Lake, which is tough. That's a tough day on
Oh,
Main
yeah.
Lake.
Like,
But if you think
imagine
about
Diamond
Diamond Valley Lake or like sometimes Paris when it's tough, like that's really good. And they're all like 3-4 pounders.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like all
And when
this.
it really goes, Mike, oh
It's
my
dude,
God.
last year, like right when he moved in here in the spring, we're throwing a jerkbait. We would do a 10-foot flip with a jerkbait, work it all the way back to the
And you
boat.
follow it?
They'd follow it all the way to the boat, and right when
smoke it.
they'd eat it right next to the boat. It's so cool.
And one of the first times on the body water we're going to go to today, one of the first times we were out there, I got blown up on a gunfish. I'm like reeling it in, 7-pounder. I'm like, oh my God, dude, get the net. Like, because it was coming at me.
Really?
Yeah, so 7-pounder. 30 minutes later, I'm throwing a jig down that deep bluff, 8-pounder. Like within 30
That's
minutes.
insane.
I was
Yeah.
like,
Have you guys heard
Jesus.
any double digits in here? Do you
I've
know?
heard of teeners out of here. Like,
Really?
I
big
think the
teeners.
record's like 16 or 17.
Yeah, there's some big teeners in here.
And we got 2 9s this year.
Yeah.
You got 2 9s already?
Yeah, our guest got them.
Uh-huh.
Not us, unfortunately.
But 2 9s already?
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
We had a
really
9.5 and a 9.
Dude, that is really good.
So there's big ones in here. We haven't caught a double digit yet, but I think it's a matter of time at this point. It's a matter of like zoning in and having people come out like you teach us new things, dude.
Yeah.
That's gonna help so
right
much.
now, because you know what, you bringing new people, it's like bringing a fresh mind, you know.
It's exactly. That's why I'm like, dude, run
maybe
the boat.
somebody's like approach it different way or something.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah.
You know?
Like we don't throw deep cranks a lot, and Travis went out there and caught them pretty quickly.
Makes me want to throw a deep crank today.
Yeah. So I think it like not only does having this podcast help us expand our knowledge when it comes to fishing.
Yeah.
But you know, we get to hang out and have fun. That's
Yeah,
the most
definitely.
important
Right.
part.
that. Yeah.
But then we actually get to go out in the water and experiment new things and try new things with people who are better at stuff than we are at, you know, certain techniques.
That's all.
And
That's
Patrick got so excited when you talked about that dick bait because he's all about experimenting.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah. I'll show you.
Yeah,
It's just,
that'd be
yeah.
great.
I will
Just
definitely show you.
take a picture and Snapchat it to me. That'd be great.
Yeah. Make sure it deletes.
I got it.
Screenshot.
No. And then by the time I get home, it's like, babe, what is this? This is weird.
Yeah.
You checking my phone?
Are you gonna be okay after that monster?
It's going to be great.
So how much sugar is in that? Do you know? There's a lot.
I don't even know how to read these.
This is my first beer in like 3 months, I think.
Dude, I've almost been
Why
not
does it
drinking
say
for 3 months
Per serving and per container.
because
Is it one
there's
container?
definitely not one serving in that.
No,
But
that's
why
like
would
a
they
double serving right
But
there.
Yeah,
that's
at
why would
least.
they make it a sippable thing?
That's
one
a
can.
that's a whole. It's not a sippable thing. It's so you can
Whatever.
guzzle.
Dude,
Okay.
I only drink Red Bull probably once a year. But last Wednesday, I had a freaking noisy neighbor. And then, so my baby keeps waking up because the neighbors keep freaking playing Led Zeppelin in a freaking
Jesus.
until 1 a.m.
In the garage. Or
And
something?
then, no, it's in the patio. So neighbors yell. And then second neighbor yelled again, but this one, he yelled so loud, my baby's like woken up, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, oh my God, 1 o'clock, and I have to work at 4:30 a.m. So I was like,
Jeez.
geez. And I went to gas station, get a Red Bull, open it up. This is like first one in over a year.
Yeah.
Drink it, chug it, done. It's like, okay. It doesn't do anything. Half an hour later, whoa, Popeye, dude. Yeah, that thing is dangerous. Dude.
I thought you were going to say you shotgun a Red Bull and went over there and kicked his ass.
Yeah, I wish, but yeah, man, I don't drink that stuff because it gets me like, like hyped so bad.
Yeah, Philip. You need to
81 grams
stop.
of sugar.
You don't.
You need to.
dude,
It's 81.
If
Wow.
I drink that
that's
right
actually
now-
a lot.
Is it really?
That's a ton. That's a ton of sugar.
What? How many?
81 grams.
I don't know how much that is.
Well, I know like 20 grams is a lot.
It doesn't do anything.
Kaylin, how many is 81 grams of sugar? A lot of sugar? Would you say? She says yes. You finished it?
Is it just finished?
Are you going to be fired up?
I'm good to go.
What are you going to throw? Just that donkey rig?
Something that I can.
That gets you tired. Yeah, but have you guys, what other baits you guys been using besides the donkey rig?
Dude, we're so like.
Go ahead.
Whenever we figure out something, we're like, okay, we're just gonna do this because we're like, they're eating this. Let's just catch them on this. Jig, Senko, get them top water every now and then here. Drop shot has not been a big thing for us here.
Yeah.
And I think it's because, well, especially the ski arm, very snaggy there. You lose your drop shot and you're just like done with it.
What do you mean snaggy? What's the contour at the bottom? Like,
The rock area is it'll
just
just
jagged.
take your sinker, basically. That kind of rock.
oh really?
Yeah. But and then you got bushes in the water. But I drop shot
Okay.
that stuff
Yeah.
with the weedless drop shot weight.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, it's been I liked it. The top water will be good today and
You
towards
guys
the
have live
evening.
scope in about?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you know how to use it?
I have it on my kayak, but
We don't know how to use it.
What do you mean?
Like we just don't know how to.
No, we know how to use it.
Barely.
I know
Oh,
how to
he's
use it.
pretty good actually. We call him Chris Kyle because he's just sitting there sniping them, dude. He just rolls through and then he'll
Yeah.
find a little fish
Yeah,
and he'll
little
just
fish
drop
like
a
they
drop
drop.
shot. Like,
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
god, another kill for Chris Kyle.
see, that's like one of the things that I pay attention.
Yeah.
So during that tournament, I was like, I keep seeing this fish, right? I keep seeing this fish and everything, but they just don't want to bite. It's
Yeah,
so different,
sometimes
right?
it's
They
just
just
like
want to
that.
bite. Guess what? I turn off the live scope. I go back like about 100 yards back and then
Yeah.
do the same drift again. I saw the same fish. You know, I kind of know where those
Where they
fish are
were,
set, where
yeah.
they were, right? Like really, the first flip with the drop shot, they bite
Because you're off of them a little
No,
bit.
because you turn the live scope
because
off.
I turn off the live scope.
It's a big
What does
thing
that do?
right now.
Yeah,
They're saying that they can feel the
They can
the
feel-
electronics.
What
Im-
the heck? Are
dude,
you serious?
Dude, I'm serious. Imagine one transducer in your boat. It's already
Pinging.
right? Boom, 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 boom.
Is
boom,
that thing
boom,
making
boom.
noises? Or no?
Well, it's
It's frequency.
yeah.
Well, it's not making noises. It's frequency, and the fish feel that.
Really?
Is
Well,
that
Can
for
we-
sure though? They
can
for
we
sure feel
that?
it.
Can we feel it or no?
Nah, I don't know.
Not after
Maybe
that
if you turn
monster.
into a fish and let me know, please.
That'd be interesting.
No, because
That's
when
so
you turn
interesting.
into,
I've never heard that. That's crazy.
You know Rick Clun.
Yes.
Yeah, he's OG, right? He's like 78 years old or something
Yeah.
like that. He's still fish Bassmaster Elite Series. I think like one of the tournament that he was fishing, I think like on March or April,
Yeah.
there were a school of 5 to 10 pounders that he was chasing.
Jeez.
You know, he was chasing it for 7 miles.
What? They
Yeah.
moved 7 miles.
They've moved 7 miles. And,
Jeez.
and Rick Klein just locate him on the live scope. Every time they throw a bait, they ran off. And then they locate him again, and he's pretty a good distance.
Yeah.
And it's like, and then I just found out like when he was like, I think like he was talking to Mike Acanel or something like that. You don't know what I was hoping that I catch that 8-pounder that I've seen on my live scope but I chased a sucker about 5 to 10 miles, I think, at least 5 miles.
Dang. That would
Dude,
suck if it was a carp.
those fish really know when you're like,
I imagine like laser beams like hitting them in the head.
Just chasing them around like they're running from him because of the live scope.
yeah, dude. So
That's crazy. I've
But
never
then
heard
on the
of
flip side, though, how many anglers have won tournaments using live scope?
that. A lot.
well, on that kayak tournament, it's pretty much almost all the kayak
Right.
anglers.
So I mean, if you look at pros and cons,
Yeah.
probably pro to have
we
a
have
live
people.
scope.
We
Yeah.
have people in our club that will not get the live scope.
No, they
Some,
hate
oh
it.
yeah, some of
They hate it.
A good buddy of mine,
Yeah.
he said, "I don't want to get a live scope, even
Yeah.
though it's like."
Just be looking down all day.
Yeah, well, he said like, I think for a tournament, it's not cool, but you gotta go where the technology is right now.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
some of the people in our club think it's a waste of time. Like you won't fish as good as you do without it.
You just after you have a live scope for a while, you kind of, you're kind of limited of what you're gonna do anyways.
Yeah.
So it depends. So like, what's your deal right now? Like, if I'm fishing a tournament where I know all the bites gonna be shallow,
Yeah.
live scope's off.
Exactly.
Definitely. Like
That's
would
what I
just-
kind of tell them is it's
Yeah.
how you implement it.
Yeah, but if it's right now the Bassmaster Elite right now in Lake St. Clair right now, everybody's video gaming right
Right.
now.
Yeah.
Like today, like pretty much Lake St. Clair. There's no like islands, or there's no like it's all like offshore. And if there's like a couple rocks, dude, you're not gonna find a couple rocks in like 20 feet of water,
Right.
just like looking down in the water, right?
Yeah, that's where it's helped me. Is
Yeah.
deep water fishing.
Deep water fishing. That's why I just went to Oregon like last month.
Yeah.
Or 4th of July. 4th of July. I went to Oregon, so I went to this lake called Lost Creek. Oh my God, that's pretty much the best live scope they ever did. I caught probably
really?
like over 30 smallmouth just live scoping.
That's
That's
so
got to
cool.
be so much fun on smallies because of how aggressive they are.
Dude,
Yeah.
like I can see smallest like when you see bass like largies like they're like suspended, If you throw a bait, they might not chase it.
Yeah.
Especially those suspended fish. No, dude, smallie, they saw a bait going down.
They're all over
I can
it.
see the like, and the next thing you know, toing. Yeah. It's like, oh, man, I should have taken my son. Yeah, but
That's
yeah,
awesome.
That's even though there's sizes, it wasn't that big, but
Still fun.
oh my God, smallie, they're pissed off, dude.
Such a fun bite. We were fishing last night at like 10 to 2 a.m. People were up and about like,
Partying last
big
night,
time.
dude.
Yeah.
On the boat.
No, at their
just
house.
like at their houses. We were fishing Main Lake last night because we're like,
Yeah.
let's go give it a shot.
You
And
guys,
like,
were you guys out on the boat last night? Or
Yeah.
just oh, yeah.
on the boat, yeah.
On the boat.
Oh, you can fish at night?
All
too?
night.
Yeah, there's no hour restriction on that.
I got one bite on the rat, and then everything else came on the spinnerbait and chatterbait.
Yeah, let's
Speaking
fish
of
for
the rat,
man.
I saw that video you guys. It was so funny.
Well, dude, there's rats everywhere here.
Yeah.
No, but I didn't think that there was gonna be rats. It's not like downtown LA.
Yeah.
No.
You know those guys like fishing in Echo Lake. Whenever they got an earthquake or whenever after the heavy rain,
Yeah.
everybody comes in the lake and they throw rat bait.
Really?
That's so
do you
cool.
do you
That's
know
so
why?
smart.
Because the rats run, they take off and fall in the water.
Remember all the when it rains in LA?
Oh, it floods.
It floods.
So
So
they're
they
all-
gotta go up.
Oh,
And they
my
go
God.
swim.
That's
So
disgusting, dude.
that's another thought. So after the
Yeah.
heavy rain, usually a lot of people they throw rat lure because they're trying to escape, the flood
I
waters.
like it. I like
That's
that.
disgusting. Do you think like a bass is okay to eat a rat or no?
What do you mean?
Like, will it get it sick?
Dude, they don't have
No.
any ethics, dude.
The bass.
Whatever swims in
It'll be
front of them,
fine.
they just eat them, bro.
Baby possums. And
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, the baby duck's supposed to be good out here in the springtime. I haven't thrown that.
we saw like a 3-pounder just sitting there eyeballing these baby ducks in the shallow, just sitting there
yeah?
waiting. And then he'd like kind of do like a false charge, like what a bear would do, but it
Yeah.
was too shallow, so he'd fall back.
Yeah,
off.
a lot of people in Alondra when the hatchlings are around a lot.
Yeah.
All these people like, oh, dude,
How's Alondra been? Have you been there at all?
I've been to Magic because Alondra has been like
Packed.
slow,
Oh yeah.
but a lot of big fish caught in Alondra. But in Magic, I text Pat, I already caught 30 fish this week, but nothing over
They still eating the spook there pretty good.
Alondra.
No, magic.
Magic, yeah.
I loved that spook, especially if you fired it right off the corner of that island. You
Yeah.
boom,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just
lost,
stack right there.
dude. I lost a 2.5 pounder, and I like 3 times blowing up. I throw spook right that corner of the island. I cast it over there, miss it at 3 times. Throw a drop shot with a 6-inch I put a 6-inch margarita multilater. Throw it over there. Doom. Like literally when it hit water, doink.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was like,
So we're talking about Magic Johnson Park, Alondra Park. Now, I think it's kind of a unique way to get into bass fishing. So if you want to describe like what this kind of urban fishing, and Mike could probably have a great description too, but how is it like act like you're talking to someone from the South who bass fishes.
Oh,
if you
okay.
want to start in LA, what is the environment like?
It's-
I mean, you might even have some storage.
Dude,
oh,
I
don't
got-
start.
Me and you at Alondra Park. We're walking in.
So
and we got
it's like a public.
yeah,
Go
it's
ahead.
public. You're in the middle of the city now.
Dude, yeah.
Magic Johnson's what? South Central.
Dude, you're in Compton, bro.
That's the hood.
Watts.
You're in the hood.
You're in the hood.
Alondra's borders Gardena and some other. That's
Yeah.
kind of like the hood, and it's a college campus.
Yeah.
So
They pulled out a dead body out of Magic, by the way, 3 weeks ago.
yeah,
Dang,
Yeah.
LiveScope? On LiveScope? I'm just kidding. Rest in peace.
You gotta do that, don't you?
okay.
What? Why was that bad? It's a joke.
LiveScope couldn't pick them up.
Oh my god. Hey Pat, maybe a 360.
Hey, you're the one who talked about it.
Let's go back to the hood.
Yeah.
So you're in the hood, dude. And so like I remember a day we went to Alondra. And Alondra, it's got a basketball gymnasium right there where you first walk in.
Yep.
El Camino College to the right, and then there's a skate park to the left.
Yep.
We're walking in, and I can hear like fighting going on at the skate park.
Yeah.
And I look over there, and these guys, there's this one big dude that's walking in, and he's obviously like 30 years old, maybe even 40, and he's hammered. Everybody else is kids.
Which is
Like,
new. Yeah.
And you got ages that range from 6 years old to like 20, early 20s.
Yeah.
And he's coming after these kids, and they just start beating him over the head with these skateboards. And I'm like, dude, this guy's, watch, Pat, look. He's getting his ass kicked.
God.
Next thing you know, I see a kid,
Oh, my God.
like one of the 20-year-olds, pull a gun and sticks it in this guy's face. And I looked at him, and I go, gun, and he's going, where? What is that? And I go, cover. Because it's an open area, man.
Yeah,
you don't know where that bullet's going to go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
My wife's car's already got broken into over there. Last week, not last week. Yeah, last week actually, my friend texted me. He was like fishing over there. Hey, dude, you know that homeless black guy that always like sitting on the by the golf course? Yeah,
I like that guy.
Well-
so nice.
Yeah.
You know that guy?
Yeah,
right?
he's
He's a
always
cat
cat
fisherman.
fishing, right?
No.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Franklin. That's Franklin.
Oh,
Franklin's
Franklin,
cool.
He passed away.
Oh, rest in
no.
peace,
Franklin passed
Franklin.
away.
That was such a nice guy.
And also, if you get from Redona Beach, you know that white van that says Jesus there?
yeah.
He passed away too.
I know. I heard. My
wow.
mom told
Yeah,
me.
so it's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, by the way, in Alondra, so this homeless guy in Alondra, I think he has like some case of like schizophrenic or like a bipolar disorder or something like that.
Yeah.
That he would attack random people.
Wow.
Last week, this guy was just like biking with the kids, and then my friend texted me, "Yeah, this guy hit them and then throw him in the lake and then throw the bike in the lake out of nowhere."
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So you're not just fishing.
So you're coming there and you think
combat
like
fishing.
I'm gonna be a bass master. First, you gotta combat all the snags in the laundry. Then you gotta combat the crowds.
Yep.
And then if you come there in the morning, you better watch your back, not from people, but from wild animals.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Next thing you know, there's gonna be 50 ducks flying over behind you. And then when they're done, you look in the back, there's gonna be a
Coyote.
couple coyotes behind you.
I'm worried about the ducks. You know those ducks that like wag their tail?
They
kinda?
don't look. So we nickname them chicken ducks because they look half chicken, half duck.
Is it the one with the red beak?
Yes.
Yeah.
I got attacked by it.
So did he?
Me too, dude.
I got attacked by
I
it.
convinced
Imagine.
Because
the
it
thing
looked
came
nice.
up wagging its tail, and
Yeah.
I convinced him. I
Yeah.
go, "Oh, it likes you."
Yeah.
Pet 'em.
No. I literally, oh my God.
got my
I just
pinky
deleted
toe.
the video today. Oh my God. Yeah. Basically, yeah.
So Patrick goes down to pet this duck that's wagging its tail and it's like bobbing its head
Yeah,
like this.
yeah.
Patrick's wearing flip flops.
Uh-huh.
This thing just opens its mouth and latches onto his pinky toe, and he's screaming, and this thing's not coming off. He's trying to
Dude,
kick it off.
was traumatic.
Dude, it was the funniest thing I've
How
ever
could it look
seen.
so nice and then just bite you immediately?
Literally,
It's not a dog. It's not wagging its tail because it likes you.
dude, those dogs are sketchy as hell, dude. Dude, I was like video chat with my wife, like literally like on Wednesday, like before you called me, I was
Yeah.
fishing, right? Like, oh look at that, babe. I was fishing, and suddenly I was like, whoa, what the heck is this guy doing here? He just like stand up right next to you, like someone's kid, like pretend like, oh hey dad, you know?
Yeah.
But he was just right there chilling, right? So I was like, I call my wife, I video chat her, I was like, babe, look at this, babe. He's coming right here. And then I start petting him. Like, oh my God, so cute.
He was letting you pet it?
Yeah. So I was like, whoa.
He was
my
playing the long
That's how they
game,
get
dude.
you.
dude, he was like, oh my God, it's so cute. Oh. And my was like, do you have any bread? Do you have nothing? No, I got nothing. I won't give him my bait. I don't think it's safe, you know?
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah. And then after that, it's like, why does he act different now? He's like standing up and then start like, shh. Make that hissing noise. Bro, that thing literally like flew up like 3 feet in the air above, hit me in the chest, dude.
Oh my God.
And I was like, stop. I just literally grabbed my rocks and I start running. That dude chased me for like 50 yards, dude.
I love it.
Yeah, those things, the one with the red head.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
do not
Little
attempt to
dinosaurs.
get close to it, dude.
I'll never do it again.
No, dude. I learned my lesson.
lesson.
No,
You gotta
I learned
learn.
my lesson.
If you don't learn, it's on
And
you.
hey, you know what's funny? I think they are territorial though.
Yeah.
Because the day after I went back and he's at the same spot, literally So anywhere
Did you get 'em
about
back?
like 20 feet radius, I should have.
Start wagging your tail next to it.
I was like, okay.
Just start going.
Came back in like a big bird outfit.
You know what? I like to scare him. You know what? I used to bring air horn, right?
Yeah.
Get close to me.
Rattle that thing.
It'd be like the live scope on those bass.
Oh my god, yeah. But yeah, you guys learning how to fish for bass. There's a lot of my subscribers. They're like asking me for tips and stuff like that. Hey, how do I fish here? How do I fish that? You know, how do I fish here? Well, you know, usually fisherman talks, you know, and you know what they're been biting and stuff like that. But in Alondra, there's no rules.
No.
Yeah.
They don't work like any other place.
Mm-hmm.
Like any other place would be like killing on a crankbait.
Yeah.
Dude, they're only biting on like a drop shot.
Right. It's so
Well,
pressured.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
everybody else like biting on like a slow moving bed. Alondra only want to eat top water. It's crazy, dude.
I would say if you're trying to get into urban fishing, don't have high expectations. You're going to be humbled.
yeah.
You're not going to catch a lot of fish, if any, in the beginning.
Yeah.
And it's going to make you want to stop.
Yeah.
And if you can only go urban fishing and you do want to catch a fish, go to a lake and just pound the shore because it's totally different than like a laundry.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely,
don't
I
get
agree.
discouraged.
Yeah.
Me and Philip could go to a laundry tomorrow. It would take us weeks to start getting on
Get
a
a
bite
pattern.
there.
Oh.
Weeks.
Alondra, there's no pattern, bro.
Yeah.
No pattern. Those fish can just act differently. It's not like
Yeah,
when you
it'll
go to like a
change.
big body of water and then you're getting patterns, you know.
Yeah.
You know, well, bass fishing is all about patterns, right? Like you figuring out what they want to bite. You know, what's the weather? What do you think they're gonna bite, dude? You go to Alondra, you come in with that mentality.
Yeah.
Forget it. You want to go to Alondra and fish. Want to catch fish? Just go out there, have fun, and catch fish.
Yeah.
Don't expect to catch a fish.
Exactly.
You know, just go out there and have fun,
Me
dude.
and Philip would go like 3 days in a row, and the third day would be like, "Why are we still
Yeah.
fishing
Like,
here?"
what are we doing?
It's so hard. But then you catch a 10-pounder.
Then you catch a 10-pounder, right?
At night, fishing there at night's so fun.
If you're gonna fish there at night, go buddy system.
I remember you trying to catch a raccoon, Phil.
Yeah, I remember throwing swim baits for the
Yeah, you were.
Yeah. It was when they put all the trout there. We just flipped the Huddleston up there and just like that,
Yeah,
and would run after it.
pounce it.
Yeah, yeah.
They do that with peanuts too. They love peanuts.
Oh my God, yeah.
Raccoons?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
We did them at Lake Lopez. We
Was
would
I
just
awake for
tie. Yeah, we would tie a peanut.
peanut, really?
And just throw it out and drop shot it through,
my
and they'd hear
God.
the rustling and they'd charge it, dude, like a little panda. And they're just going after it, and they jump on that peanut, dude. Then you just go to set. There's no hook, but you swing on them like you're. But it's
Yo,
fun.
I'm telling you, man. I have a crazy paranoia with raccoon because
Like, you scared of those things?
not really. It's just very annoying and very what is it? It's like destroying your stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Oh, they're
they'll,
disrespectful.
Yeah.
they'll turn on you too.
The raccoons?
Well, I
they're
don't know
strong,
about
right?
that, but one time, yeah, in my dad's house, he has a pond with the koi's and stuff,
Yeah.
and then some turtles and stuff too. And one day, it's like my dad's like, "Hey, how come the fish are missing?" You know, it's like, "Oh, I don't know."
Mike's catching them,
Oh,
blaming
I was like-
raccoons.
Oh yeah, Dad, I took it and I go to Paris with so I can fly line the goldfish. Nah, not really. Fly line the koi, right? So I was like, really? And then I was like looking at it and like, oh, here comes the raccoon. I want to see what he's doing, you know. Even though so they start ripping the barrier, which consists of like, you know, this like light gauge metal wire.
Yeah.
They rip it off first, right? Mm-hmm. And then what they do, they just put their hand on top of the water, and whenever they feel a fish swimming, they're like,
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I was like, no freaking way.
That's so crazy.
No freaking way, dude. Like, this is some Nat Geo shit right
Yeah.
here, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. And then I was like, okay, well, I told my dad, don't put any fish in there again. It's probably gonna be gone.
They're gonna
because
get 'em,
because
yeah.
there's like mom and dad, and there's like 3 kids with a raccoon with that. So it's gonna be gone. It's like,
Yeah.
you know, sure enough, a few days later, there's only the turtles are left, right?
Oh.
Dude, they freaking grabbed the turtles.
Oh, no. The turtles.
The turtles, and then my mom was like watering the plants in the back, and it's like, Dad, what? Like what? The turtles, like literally just the shell.
Oh, poor turtle. Dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, so I was like, you know what, raccoon, they're bastards, man.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
messed
they wreak
up.
havocs, dude.
That's messed up.
So if you have, pets, try to stay away. They would attack dogs too. You never know, man.
Yeah.
You never know. Cats and stuff like that, when they're hungry, doesn't matter, dude. Especially when they got,
yeah.
cups,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mostly just don't like monkeys and sharks.
Come to my country, go to Bali.
I would be down,
Is
but
there monkeys there?
Tons of
I
monkeys.
fucking love monkeys.
Philip likes. I got scared of
just,
one.
just use a keychain or something like that. Don't put your wallet in. Don't.
They'll get your
don't-
wallet?
Don't. They'll get your wallet.
Oh my
God. Whenever you're filming, they'll take your phone. Don't try to feed them because whenever they feed them,
you scare 'em?
They'll get to your back. They want more from you.
I think I'll put a banana sticker on Philip's
Wear the
back.
banana costume.
Oh my god, I don't think so, dude. I can't do any. I've
He
learned
got
my
chased
lesson.
by
I
a
got
monkey.
chased by a monkey.
Where were
back.
we at? Honduras.
Yeah.
The
Well, you
funniest
seem
thing.
like that, Indonesia is like it's tropical country.
I was trying to be cool with the monkey. and
No,
then
he
got
walked
mad.
up to it like it was a dog. He treats any new animal Patrick runs in with. He's like, it's like a dog.
That's like the foundation of
He
trust
went to give
between a
the
human and an
monkey
animal.
a scent. Like, if you meet a new dog, you give him your hands.
Yeah.
So he went like that. The monkey thought he was giving him a treat.
A treat,
And so, but we were with our family who's not very,
and you don't give him anything.
nothing.
No.
But as soon as he did that, my
Just
whole family
an
yells,
offer of
no! So it scares the monkey. Monkey doesn't get a treat, and Patrick turns his back on this thing on a fence.
Oh,
And I looked at this monkey, and this monkey goes,
filled with
like
rage.
that, dude. Like, and like I yelled at Patrick. I go, Patrick, look out! And he goes, shut up! Like I was
Because
messing.
I
Yeah.
turned away.
Yeah.
I was
And he
watching
turns
back.
and look at this thing, and at the perfect time because it just pounces off that fence.
Bruh.
Full
My-
gallop running after him.
Yeah.
Chased us down the beach. A little Swedish. My cousins. I'm the small one in the family.
Yeah.
They're like 6'7", 6'8".
Yeah.
We're running down the beach, and there's jaguars, and it's like a little zoo.
Yeah.
But we're yelling it's loose. A little Swedish family thinks the jaguar's out, so they're dragging their run like full sprint. Dad's dragging these
Oh
kids, and
my
everyone's
God.
crying because they just see us running. And it's this monkey that's like the size of the monster can chasing us.
Monkey, yeah. It's like this tall,
It was beautiful.
I was crying laughing.
Dude.
I got away though. I was so. I felt like that's the fastest I've ever been in my
Don't
life.
mess
and I
with
was
monkeys.
insane.
That's all
I
I can
was
say.
trying to be cool, but we just weren't.
We
we
almost
didn't-
knocked our mom
It was a
over trying to get away from the
miscommunication.
monkey.
Oh,
My mom was not moving. She was right in my escape route. So I just swam around.
No, don't
In
mess,
all fairness to mom, I don't think lateral movement's in her favor.
No.
don't mess with monkeys. That's all I can say, bro.
Philip. I think they scared them. That was the downfall. It actually,
I
wasn't me.
think
we
couple-
could have had a friendship, but the family.
I think
messed
that
it up.
did scare the monkey. The yelling of the no.
Oh, you're expecting a friendship, huh?
Yeah, or at least a mutual.
But that
ground.
monkey was a little bastard because we saw him
Yeah.
later in the day.
Hey, he did the
and he's-
same thing?
No, he's on a roof, like just tearing off tiles and
Yeah,
stuff,
just
like just being
destroying
super mean.
Oh, you
and
got the bat. It
was a rebel.
Yeah.
just a disrespectful little monkey.
No, they don't care, man. They would get into your car if you open the window, stuff like that.
What's the craziest thing you've seen a monkey do?
Like literally snatch somebody's phone and ran off with it.
Damn, dude, I'd be
I think
so
we need to go
mad.
over there and take care of that problem.
With the monkeys.
Yeah.
No,
How do you
We'll
do
be
that?
the monkey police.
Good luck, bro.
You can cuff them.
No, we just get like water balloons.
Bro.
Whenever they act out of line, we just nail 'em.
if Steve Irwin can't do that, oh man.
Well, he's yeah.
Steve Irwin didn't do the monkeys, or did he?
Well, he doesn't. He knows that he doesn't want.
He
He
didn't
want
mess
to
with
mess with the monkeys because
didn't
he
know that.
knows.
I think we should start arresting the monkeys.
Dude,
Like that'd be
monkey
funny.
Do you know how
if you had to
wild-
walk
monkey,
them
please.
to the end of the car?
in little handcuffs?
Yeah, and they're all sad.
They gotta get a lawyer.
Yeah. I gotta go pee real quick. I'll be right back.
Oh wait, oh, I thought we were talking about bass fishing here. No, we're talking about monkeys.
How we looking?
Oh, how many minutes is that?
He didn't even push record.
Oh yeah, we gotta start over.
You gotta keep kidding me, man. I want to fish.
I don't know how long you've been going, but when I looked at the clock, it was 3:11, and you had already been just a few minutes in.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's been a good 40.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot.
do like 10, 15 more minutes.
Sounds good.
You guys can keep going.
Well, he's talking about me blowing the bathroom up. What do you think he's doing right now? He's blowing it up.
Well, it's better here than in the
Yeah.
boat.
So
You know?
I saw you got your first check at Santa Fe Dam.
I got my first check in Santa Fe Dam, and then there's 2 other unofficial tournament in between just the guys. Just like, some guys usually they do like these derbies.
Right.
Yeah, so June is actually pretty good. I made over close to 1,000.
Damn, dude, that's really good.
I was like, this is the best day ever. And my
Yeah.
wife's like, okay, I'll take you to buy diapers. Okay, So
But-
we're shopping at Walmart and Target. It's like, yeah, you
Get whatever
that.
you
Yeah, you get that, babe. Yeah, why did you get that?
Get a nice pair of flip flops while we're here. But that sense of not a lot of people like. Even like when I tell my family members, like, hey, I cashed a check, dude. They're like, how much was it?
Dude,
$700. They're like, that's it?
You know what?
the
It's
sense of
crazy.
pride. You know what I
have
mean?
no idea. Even when you're cashing a check in for $80, dude,
Yes.
it's a sense of accomplishment. I remember when I got second place on that Santa Fe Dam, dude. I was like, I didn't even know that I was gonna get second because literally, like, before the half an hour before the tournament, I only have 4 fish limits.
Yeah.
It's crazy because I had 4 fish by 10 o'clock, and then I have 3 more hours to get my last limit.
Yeah.
I only have 1 bite. I caught that fish, and it's only like 10 incher.
Yeah.
So I was like, what the hell am I doing wrong? Because the condition was like, when I started in the morning, it was cloudy. It was
Yeah.
kind of windy. So a lot of chops on the water. Moving weight was really good. Net rig was, all the covers and everything. Well, the main thing is the fish are active. And then suddenly 10 o'clock, it switches. It gets so sunny, no wind, dead calm. So I was like, all these fish listening from the trolling motor from all these anglers, like 30 anglers, bouncing off, all this fish finder, they're like, dude, of course they're going to shut down because Santa Fe Dam, it's not big.
Right.
It's not,
Yeah.
And I was like, what am I going to do? Dude, turned out like, well, I guess I got second place with like 4 fish. I was like,
That's awesome.
that was crazy. That's finally like the first legal check that I cash in in a tournament. I've
Yeah.
come so much. Well, no, actually that's like the third one, but the first 2 is always on the saltwater series on the spotted bay bass.
Oh, God. That's so
I didn't know
fun.
you did that.
Yeah, I do. I usually, well, I didn't know about all these bass, the freshwater bass tournament. But, I started fishing tournaments actually on the salt water for spotties.
So much fun.
Oh my God,
So
it's so
much
much fun. Dude. Back then, one of these guys like throwing like Instagram derbies, stuff like that.
Yeah,
Like,
I
dude,
kind of remember that. I forget
dude, let
who
me
it
join.
was.
Dude, I'm putting like I'm using like a homemade live well. It's like live bait, okay? Oh shit. Oh, I gotta
really?
figure out how I'm gonna use it. Like,
Yeah.
Like okay, dude. So I was putting on a 10-foot kayak, $300 kayak from Walmart.
Yeah.
So TPSL. I'm putting like I bought like a what is it, like a clothing basket.
Yeah.
That I turned it into a live well. I put a bilge pump in there. I got a little battery for the bilge pump, stuff like that. It works. So I
Yeah.
went to Marina Del Rey Bait Parch. Hey, let me get whatever you can fill in there, dude. Okay, sure, $20. Like okay, boom.
That's it.
I get like 1 cent bass and then 2 spotties. I was like, oh, I'm in a good shape. And after that, I look in the back. Oh crap! My battery died.
Oh.
All the bait died. So I gotta throw it in the ocean, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't want to get it sting my kayak. And when I was doing that, I was like fishing. Like, where's my other rod? I was like $250 setup. It went down the drain.
That's the
Oh,
worst.
I just got that reel literally like 2 months ago, and
Yeah.
now it's like swimming in the in the ocean. So I was like, but so those are one of the first tournament. Then I start getting to know like, holy crap, there's like a bass tournament, but I only know like you can only fish from the boat. And then I start looking at if there's any kayak tournaments. I was like, oh. Okay. Then I found Urban Angler Club, and then I found some of the guys actually do tournaments like just regular derbies.
Yeah.
You guys just come and meet up, and then bring cash, and then we'll get together and down.
Yeah, I remember doing those
I
with
wish
you. It
we
was
would have
fun.
known about that when we first started doing this.
It would be the best way to start.
Exactly.
Fishing and
It's
getting
affordable.
better. Yeah.
You can get there, kind of figure out how tournaments are run, how they work.
Yeah.
And not
kinda-
only start, but like start
Actually-
quickly. Like, because you have so many good anglers.
That's one
Veteran
of the things.
guys,
yeah,
dude,
that's
that
one of the things.
Have so much
Actually-
knowledge. I always think of
actually-
like the kids starting. I was like, what a great way.
Dude,
you know?
I'm agree with you because
Yeah.
actually this friendly derbies that people just throw in on Instagram and stuff like that
Yeah.
actually get you into a better angler because you know what, you're not dealing with like on a kayak tournament. I have to take a picture, right? And then
Yeah.
you submit it to the leaderboard, and then you can see the leaderboard.
Yeah.
Like you can see
That sucks. I
it
don't
live,
like that.
dude.
Yeah.
And then that plays a game in your mind, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, holy crap, this guy just caught like a freaking 20-incher.
yeah.
I gotta beat that. Now what am I gonna do, dude? The mind games continues. But when you're on those derbies,
Yeah.
you're like forgetting nothing's out there.
Yep.
All you gotta do is fish.
Yep.
And then you don't, just like a boat tournament, you're not, unless if you have what is it called? If you have a marshal, it's different,
Yeah.
Oh, like what is it called? Like,
MLF.
MLF, like,
yeah.
oh yeah, dude, you're this guy, or you have like the marshal in Bassmaster Elite. You can ask the marshal. So what's the bass track looking at right now? But this like online derbies, like people just suddenly put up together just because they want to hang out.
Yeah.
Dude, that actually just gets you to be a better angler because you know what, dude, I want to beat this guy. I want to
Yeah.
beat this guy. I want to.
It pushes you. It pushes you outside your comfort zone and
Yeah.
to get better.
Yeah, definitely.
And kind of talking about that mindset when you see someone else like, oh, he caught a 20-inch. That took me a while to get rid of that because like if you're fishing a
it's
tournament,
stuck in your mind, right?
Yeah, yeah. If you like, especially when I first started out, if you're fishing a tournament
Uh-huh.
and somebody catches the fish next to you,
Next to you.
that
Yeah.
used to
Oh.
throw me into a spin.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it took a while, and then I finally got enough confidence in fishing to where now I just focus on me and like I know what I'm doing. I'm good enough fisherman
Yeah.
to do this. That guy catches a fish, good for him. I know where my fish
Just-
are. At.
just
I gotta
imagine-
catch my fish.
Just imagine there you're fishing a tournament. You've been catching 2 and 3 pounders all day long, right?
Yeah.
With the bait that you're throwing, and suddenly somebody next to you, you saw him caught a like a 6 pounder.
Yeah.
But with a different
It's
bait.
happened to me.
So I
It
was
sucks.
like, should I throw that bait? All right, right. Should I throw that bait or should I stick to my gun and hopefully a big one bite my lure?
yeah.
Right, dude. The mind games, dude. Oh my god, dude, I got sucked in on that so many
It's
times,
so hard.
dude.
That's I think one of the hardest aspects of the sport is the mental
The mental.
game.
Yeah.
everything. If you
Yeah.
can stay clear headed and just put your head down and fish and kind of trust yourself and pay attention every cast,
Dude.
like it is gonna get bit. I
Yeah.
feel like that's when I fish the best.
Dude, you know what makes this? I'm a Libra, right? So I'm
Me too.
always, so I'm always in the balance. So I was like, you're always tiptoeing between the lines. You know,
Yeah.
like should I go that way? No, should I get it? Oh, I'm gonna. No, never mind. Yeah. You know, it's always hard to make a decision. You
It
know?
is. It is.
Yeah, it's like, should I go with that guy with throwing? But that's the tournament. Fishing. It's just it actually like it goes better in life too when
Yeah.
you're like putting that thing like a tournament. You're focused. You know what you're gonna do. You're just gonna do it, and hope that you you don't get distracted by any other stuff that goes on that goes around behind you, around you. You know.
Yeah.
The same thing in life. Like, you know what? This guy's like hit a lottery, stuff like that. You just pay attention to your stuff and just go in your lane, you know?
Yeah.
So but, to saying it is easy.
Yeah.
But to follow through it, sometimes it's hard to.
It's so hard to do. Like I think my most important factors before I fish a tournament, if I'm gonna fish well, is like number one is preparedness. I've done all I needed to do with all the baits and hooks and all that stuff,
Yeah.
organized,
Yeah.
good to go, like as best as I can get that.
Yeah.
And then the second thing is the second most important thing would be that mental clarity. And
Yeah.
another mistake I would make is I'd put so much pressure on myself.
Yeah.
Not like you have to win,
No,
but
no.
like I'm excited, like
You're too
I
excited.
wanna
Your
go.
adrenaline's pumping.
Yeah.
Like you're starting too quick and you're not relaxed and you're just.
Well, dude, when you do
Yeah.
that shotgun blast,
It's
the
so
only thing
fun.
I can relate that to is the first whistle in a football game, and like
Yeah,
you're lined
literally,
up, ready
you're
to go.
lined up, yeah.
And it's just like we do the
You're
national
about to
anthem,
run,
and it's
yeah.
the same thing, dude. I was telling him the other day, I listen to Go Country 105 in the morning.
Yeah.
I hear the national anthem, and I never turn it, and I get fired up because we used to do that in football.
Yeah, yeah,
And like
exactly.
I just get adrenaline, I get goosebumps, and then now we started doing bass fishing.
They start doing that too.
They're doing the national anthem,
National
and I'm
anthem.
sitting there, and I'm grabbing Pat by his life jacket, going, "Let's go, man, let's go!"
I could just see Philip in this truck with an egg McMuffin at 6 a.m. Hell yeah, dude! It's America.
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy. It's fun when you're doing those shotguns, you know, because on some of the kayak tournaments, they do have shotguns too. It depends what kayak trail that you're doing.
Yeah.
And when I'm seeing that, it's like, oh my god! Just imagine that you're there and you're between like 200 kayaks, and
Yeah.
they're like doing shotgun. It's like playing bumper cars and stuff like that, you know. But
Yeah.
imagine like the vibe, the stuff. Like, hey, you're gonna be out of these 200 people, you're gonna win $5,000 and
Yeah.
a new kayak. You know, it's like
Could be you.
We
And
went-
why wouldn't it be you?
We went and
That's how
fished
I
Lake
think.
Shasta, and that was our first big tournament,
Yeah,
right?
we didn't even know why
we went and
did.
fished Wild
It didn't make
West.
sense
And, like,
financially. we
no,
drove all
no,
the way
we
to
sh-
Lake Shasta.
We were still
towed the boat.
financially ruined.
yeah.
So we went all the way up there,
What tournament trail is this?
the Wild West.
Wild West. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're up there.
Don't
for
worry, we didn't win
teams.
any money.
Dude, you know,
actually, yeah, we
you know
did.
they're for sale, right?
What?
Yeah, we kind of talked about it on last
Travis.
podcast with
with Travis.
Travis
Okay,
did
okay.
not like them at all.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we
He
go
was
up
mad
there,
about it.
and our grandfather, who's passed now,
Yeah.
he tells us from back in the day, he's like, "I fish the creeks. Make sure you fish the creeks coming in. That's where the fish are at."
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
me and him, like, we know what we're doing. We're bass fishermen.
No,
we're
fish
gonna go.
the-
We're gonna
no,
go fish our
Shasta,
stuff.
fish the creeks, bro.
We didn't know. So we started off fishing this deep bluff for like an hour,
Yeah,
nothing.
nothing.
And we could hear a creek, and we're like, let's go check it out.
Yeah.
He fires a chartreuse spinnerbait up in there, boom, blaze into a 3-pounder.
Yeah.
I net it, and I grabbed him by his life jacket, and I pulled him in. I'm like, let's go, Patrick, let's go. Like, fired up. And then I go, like, it's the funniest video because I'm yelling, and I tell him to be quiet. I go, shh, don't be too loud.
Well, you're screaming.
We don't want him to know.
Oh, I guess Shasta is such a fun lake, dude.
Yeah,
I
dude,
mean,
I
Oh my
loved
God,
it.
it's a blast.
yeah, but yeah, I mean,
that's a good
you know,
place to
that's
learn
like-
the A rig.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you go fishing, like, you know what calms me down, like before a tournament?
What?
Praying,
Your
dude.
little lure? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, praying, dude. It's it.
Praying, yeah.
Oh my god, dude, it is. It calms you down because I literally like before the tournament, I usually just want to get to my spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, get to my spot. I want to be there early. I want to be first guy in the boat ramp.
Yeah.
I want to be the first guy in the, you know. But think about it. Like out of 40 anglers, everybody gonna try to do the same thing, right?
Yeah.
And then you kind of get, oh man, that's the first thing. Oh man, I'm like the number 10 in line. I'm not gonna get to my spot. And then your brain start working like
Right.
yeah,
Negative.
like-
Yeah.
So usually after I launch my kayak and stuff like that, on the way to my spot, I just like look at the water and just start praying, you know.
Yeah.
Dude, it calms you down, and and after that, all right. I usually just I make it fun for myself too. I usually look at my rod. Yeah, I have 8 rods in the kayak. I was like, eeny, money, money, money. I'm gonna start with that. I'm gonna
Start
throw
slinging
it.
it.
Yeah, start slinging, and you never know, you know. Okay,
Yeah.
now after that, you start getting serious, you know. But you know,
It gets you loose. Like
it gets you loose.
I imagine like meditation would do. For me, it's cracking jokes. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
For me,
any of that, dude.
the best way to alleviate tension is
Yeah.
a good old fashioned fart noise.
Yeah.
I'll rip him all day on that boat. Just like he'll make a cast and bird's nest, and I just go. And then we're not serious anymore. We're back to just having fun.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's just have fun, you know. It's just like fishing is supposed to be fun, you know. You take it into like
There's a lot
seriousness.
of people who don't make it fun. For sure. Like,
Oh, definitely.
Take it too seriously.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
I'm not saying don't take it seriously, but like
But
you were saying,
come
that-
on, yeah.
What are we doing? What are we doing this for?
Right.
Yeah, what are you doing
Yeah,
out there
dude.
for?
And
I know.
Like
It's-
when we go out on the water right now, if you bird's nest, we'll be so pissed.
nailing you with fart
Off the
noises,
boat.
dude.
Oh my god. Are we gonna get to the water by the way?
Yeah, let's start making our way out there. Mike, tell everybody how they can reach you on YouTube and all your social
You guys
media.
can look at my YouTube at Mike's Fishing Adventures, or you can go to my Instagram, Mike's Fishing Adventures. You know, I don't normally, I don't post episode like as often as I used to, Because right now, because right now I have an 11-year-old and I have an 11-month-old.
Yeah, I have no excuse.
So I'm like so busy. Like sometimes I still have like 2 episodes that I still have to upload right now, but I can't find the time to edit. The only time that I have, it has to be for fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you guys agree, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd rather go fishing than editing videos. And you guys can. I upload a lot of stories in Instagram much more often because it's easy. You can just hold to your phone. Like, I don't have to edit. You can just like, hey, I'm right here, blah, blah, blah. Look at me. I'm catching a 1-pounder, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's fun, you know. But yeah, feel free if you guys want to ask me about tips on how fishing, like how fish like the local lakes, stuff like that. Local ponds, not lakes, you know. Yeah. But yeah.
Which is some of the hardest water in SoCal to fish. For sure.
Absolutely. So, and we're going to go out right now, and you can give us some tips, too, on...
Yeah, before we go out, head out, do you have any idea what you're going to throw or what anybody can kind of look forward to in the After the Cast episode?
Well, I pay attention on your last video.
Yeah.
I remember Phil was looking, oh, my God, look at all those shats.
Yep.
Yeah.
So right now I had like 4 related shat bait tied on. You know, crankbait and a hover straw or... but... And then I know a lot of these players, they have a lot of panfish, crappie, and bluegill.
Yeah.
So that's why I have like a little tiny bait mimics the bluegill, a bigger one mimics the bluegill. So hopefully we can get them on the water.
Perfect.
But yeah, I'm trying to hopefully we get some cool drone shots. You know,
Nice.
I'm going to run 2 GoPros, you know, and this guy's going to run their camera. So hopefully we can get a good episode out of this one.
I know we
dope,
will.
yeah.
I'm gonna get you 2 mic'd up. I'm just going to shoot from my phone. My little wireless mic's plugged into my phone.
Does the mic's going to record me farting?
That would be great if you could put it on camera. Maybe I'll put your
I'll
mic
do
down.
it. Let's
I have
go.
one on my back pocket, so we're covered.
Bro, savage.
Well, perfect. Thank you so much for coming out, Mike. Let's
yeah,
go
man.
get on the water and pull on some green ones.
Let's go.
All right. Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
Thanks, you guys.